Hello and welcome. Welcome. Happy Friday. Hope everyone is well. We are here, the first round of the London FA Vets Cup, sponsored by yours truly. Thank you so much for everyone that was waiting patiently. As always, I apologize. But let's go straight into this. I have um I have someone that I've not spoken to in a couple of months, but he is a huge influence within um, the the grassroots scene in London and also further afield. Jamal Horn, how are you doing, sir?
Good evening. Thank you so much for having me on the show. I'm not doing bad. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. Preseason's going well. Uh, hey, I think a lot of people. I think after the Euros, I think people were like, okay, you know what? I think it's time to actually start kicking off our football season. And I've had a few conversations with like teams regarding their, their leagues respectively. But of course, this is like the biggest competition in like Vex football in London. So we are here to do a live draw. But before we do the live draw, let's briefly talk about the team that won it last season, Summers FC.
Yeah, Summers I've like had a good season. Obviously, London Cup holders. It's a pretty remarkable run, beating LSU in South London last season. Really good game. Really good performance by Summers. They look pretty well organized. They had a lot of talent. They were a team as well. It's not really easy, but you can win the London Cup off talent. But they have talent and they had clear sort of team chemistry as well when it came to working for each other, fighting for each other, shape, formation, being organized. So yeah, they were very worthy winners. Everyone from LSU, were very classy in defeat, saying, yeah, we played a good team today. Got the wrong side of a good team today. So there's no real arguments about that. But also, I mean, their run to the final as well. Like I said, in most cup competitions, it's a lot of the team who gets the most home draws usually does well in the competition. So for Summers to basically win the final south of the river, win away from home in the semifinal as well, that doesn't happen often, to be honest.
Very true, very true. And big shouts to Summers. And again, I just want to say, I was on record to say Summers last season were like one of the outside, I'd say one of the outside bets, one of like the dark horses. And again, congratulations to Summers FC. Before we begin, can you do any housekeeping regarding when these fixtures are going to be played, and also like the match details regarding uh, if it's a draw after full time?
Yeah, so the first round is currently scheduled for the 5th and 6th of October. So obviously, if you are a Saturday team, it'll be on the 5th. Sunday teams on the 6th. Only the semifinals and finals will be going to extra time. Any first round match up until and including the quarterfinals will go straight to penalties if scores are level after regulation.
Okay, so from quarterfinals onwards, extra time will be played.
No, semifinals and
Sorry,
finals.
semifinals. Okay, cool. So we have a list of 60, and also okay, well, we have a list of 60 teams. We have 32 teams that play on Saturday and 28 teams that play on a Sunday. Jamal, could you quickly go over all of the 32 teams from the Saturday draw, please?
Okay, yes, we'll go through it, and as per usual, clear disclaimer: if you for those who are watching or rewatch this or get wind that you are placed on the incorrect day, so that if we tell you, for example, that you play on a Saturday and you're actually a Sunday team, please get in touch with me ASAP so we can rectify the situation. I did go through everyone's affiliation very carefully to check which league they play in and which day they've selected as their day of play. So I'm expecting it to be accurate, but however, everything won't be perfect. Okay, so just for those who don't understand, there'll be 60 teams in the draw. Okay, we currently have 60 teams. If you don't hear your name and you believe that you've entered and paid to enter on the cup, get in touch ASAP so we can rectify that as well. There'll be 60 teams in the draw. 32 are Saturday teams, 28 are Sunday teams. We try our best to ensure that the draw is split in half, and Saturday teams play Saturday teams, Sunday teams play Sunday teams as far as late in the competition as possible. Okay. All right. As for the Saturday teams, I'll go through the list now. Acton Ealing Whistlers, AFC Greenwich Borough, AFC Kumasi Strikers, AFC Walcontinians, Barnhurst, Brentwood Town, Canning Town, Catford Wanderers, Ebbsfleet, Gravesham Borough, Herne Bay, Hollington, Honorable Artillery Company, Independent, Q Park Rangers, Leone Stars, London East, LSU Legends, LSU Masters, Long Lane Vets, Metrogas Vets, Old Peeps, Rains Park United Churches, Slade Green, SP Athletic Vets, SP Athletic Seconds, Sporting Croydon, Sporting Hackney, Sporting Santos, Summers Athletic, Tring Tornadoes, and Warren Athletic. So those are the list of the Saturday teams. If you just listed that, if you just heard your name and you are not a Saturday team, please get in touch ASAP.
And again, just for transparency, Summers FC have been taken out of the first round draw. They have LSU Masters and Summers have a bye to the next round, correct?
Yes, Summers Athletic get a bye as the holders, and LSU get a bye as the finalists.
Cool.
Because of the numbers, there will be no randomized buys. Any buys in the first round in this case will be buys that have been earned.
Coolio. All right, let me get the screen on. Let me know if you can. Can you guys see the screen? Jamal,
We
can you
see
see?
the spin wheel. Yeah, we can see the spin wheel.
Cool. Let me. Okay, coolio. All right. If we're ready, Jamal, I'm actually guessing that you'll be writing them down.
Yeah, I'll be updating them straight onto the system.
Cool. All right. So after every spin, I am going to shuffle the names. But yeah, let me shuffle these names now. I'm going to shuffle these names 5 times.
And just to double check, Summers and LSU Masters aren't in the draw.
Yeah. I've literally taken those 2 teams out.
Okay.
All right. So the first name out of the draw is
Yeah, I know it's a lot, so we'll try and get through this as quickly as we can.
100%.
Acton Ealing.
Yep.
Acton Ealing will be tie number 1. They'll be at home. It's going to be an interesting cup, like it always is, boy. A lot of good teams in there. I don't know what's going to happen. Acton Ealing versus Slade Green Knight. A little bit of a trip for Slade Green, but you want to enter the cup. That's why it's part and parcel of it. So Acton Ealing versus Slade Green Knights is tie number 1. Okay, looking for tie number 2. The SP Athletic Vet. And this is a home draw. Do you know where SP Athletic play?
They're not playing South London. They play in Bromley, near Bromley.
Let's find out what's going to Bromley.
Woo. Brentwood.
Yeah, short trip for Brentwood.
Now that is a long trip.
M25 is your friend, especially if it's going to be a morning trip. So SPF. So tie number 2 is SP Athletic versus Brentwood Town. Got Leone Stars. They're in the SVFL, aren't they?
Yes, in Division 1. Oh, sorry, the Premier League.
Premier Division. Okay, so and they're based in South London, I'm assuming.
Yes.
Okay, so who's making a trip south? Seem like someone's got a bit lucky, a bit local. Barnhurst Vets. Not sure what Barnhurst play, but I'm assuming they're a South London club.
I'm not sure.
Barnhurst. So tie number 3 is Leone Stars versus Barnhurst Vets. Gravesham Borough Vets. I'm trying to remember where Gravesham is. I believe it's in Kent.
Gravesham is pretty far-ish, but they're decent.
Yeah.
Spotted.
So Gravesham at home to Sporting Hackney. Up next is SE9 Massive Metro Gas Vets. And let's find out who's taking a trip to New Eltham.
Walcantonians.
Okay, Walcantonians, AFC Walcantonians. I'm assuming they're Amateur Football Alliance club, but I'm not too sure. So, tie number 5 is Metro Gas Vets versus Old Walcantonians, AFC Walcantonians. All right. We got tie number 6. Someone's going to Kennington.
Kennington.
Let's find out who's going to the east side. And making a cross-town trip, it will be Key Park Rangers. Key Park, I'm assuming they play in Chiswick, but Meat Point, because they're going to East London. Okay, tie number 7.
Spartan Croydon.
Spartan Croydon, yeah. So have you heard of them before? I haven't heard of them.
No, I've not heard of Spartan Croydon. Normally, I like know a lot of Croydon teams, but Spartan Croydon, I'm not too sure about them.
Yeah, so it's good. Good to, I think they're. I assume they're new because I haven't come across them before. So it's good to have a new team in. But Sporting Croydon, not too sure if they actually play in Croydon. Maybe they're playing Selhurst or Wellington, but let's find out. So who's making the trip to the Croydon area? SK Athletic Vets.
Second team.
Second team, yeah, second team. So pretty local for them.
Yeah.
So that was what tie number 7 was Sporting Croydon versus SP Athletic Vets second. So tie number 8 is
okay. This is my team.
Catford Wanderers.
Catford Wanderers, the team I play for. We have a home tie.
Okay. Where do you guys play? What ground do you play?
We like play at the Catford Sports Ground, so it's near home base.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Cool.
We have a home tie.
Let's see who Catford have. Yep, that's the whole point of an open draw, so people can see how it's done. Ebbsfleet, okay. I mean, travel-wise, Ebbsfleet should be pretty happy with that. Yeah. All right, so that tie number 8. Tie number 8, Catford Wanderers versus Ebbsfleet United Vets. Up next, tie number 9, London East Vets. London East FC Vets. So London East have a home draw and looks like they'll be playing HAC. They'll be playing Honorable Artillery Company. So tie number 9 is London East versus Honorable Artillery Company. All right, tie number 10. Independent Vets. Independent 2023 semifinalists. And looks like someone will be making a bit of a journey. Twin Tornadoes have to make their way down from Hertfordshire. Listen, Cabrice, there are a lot of clubs on this list who are well outside of what is considered London these days, and you have to admire the commitment of them coming into London to get competition.
100%.
So, I mean, Tring, Herne Bay, Gravesham, these clubs aren't necessarily local, and got to respect the journey. All right, Sporting Santos. Yeah, Sporting Santos last season's quarterfinalists ended up losing to eventual winners Summers Athletic. So Sporting Santos. And it looks like they'll be playing LSU Legends. So they're both in the same. So both in the same league. Are they both in the same division?
No, Legends are in division. Sorry, the Legends are in the Championship. Sporting Santos are in the Premier League.
Okay.
In the Premier League.
Okay, only a few more to go. So it looks like that's going to be Kumazi.
Kumazi Strikers. Big shout out to James and the lads there.
Of course. So AFC Kumazi Strikers have a home draw. I'm not sure where their Vets play. I think they play in the Bromley area. I'm not sure where they play. Looks like it's going to be an all South London tie here.
Hollington.
Where do Hollington play?
Hollington play in the Premier League. They finished second.
Yeah, where's that ground?
Where do Hollington play? Good question. I do not know.
Well, you never played them away, huh?
No. Sometimes they like play at Bellingham, but actually, I don't think that's their home ground.
Okay.
But that's going to be a very interesting tie.
Indeed. Up next, looks like we have the AFC Gunnersborough. I'm not too sure I've heard of the AFC Gunnersborough before. I don't know if they're a new club or a new Vets team or first time to join the London Cup. I'm not too sure.
Yeah, do not know. But welcome. Welcome if this is your maiden voyage in the Cup.
So there's like another South London time. AFC Gunnersborough versus Old Peeps.
We've got 3 teams. Have I missed one?
If so, we'll figure this out.
Long Lane Vets.
The 514 will be Long Lane Vets will be at home. Okay, so coming in, Herne Bay.
Herne Bay removed. So which team am I missing?
So what we'll then do is, let's just find out quickly.
Is it London East Vets?
No, they've been drawn.
Rains Park, United Church.
Okay, let me just double check. Yeah, I don't think they're in there. Yeah, so they're listed as a Saturday team. So what we need to do is enter them into the draw quickly so we can see who gets the home draw. Whilst you do that, I'll just double check they haven't been drawn already. I'm pretty sure they haven't been.
Apologies. Rains Park United Church Vets. Big shout to George Lister. Looking forward to making his debut. Oh, George, who do you play for? And Addy Cole from Summers FC. Thank you so much for the support. Yeah, so it's Rains Park, right?
Yeah, Rains Park.
Okay.
Was that full name? Rains Park
Rains
United
Park
Church Vet.
United Church
Yeah.
Vets. And Warren
Warren
Athletic.
Athletic. Are you familiar with them? I'm assuming they're playing Bromley.
Warren Athletic. Oh, they sound familiar. They're playing somewhere in South London.
Yeah, I think they're playing Bromley. Well, the Warrens in Bromley, so I'm assuming they're playing Bromley, but you
Yeah.
never know these days. So tie 15 will be Warren Athletic versus Rains Park United Church's Vets. So then,
Yeah.
so what I then do now, just to end the Saturday part of the draw, is put.
Okay, let me.
Athletic is a buy.
Let me stop sharing. So Jamal, could you quickly read out the names while I start putting in the names for the Sunday draw, please?
Yeah, no problem. I'll go through everything. Just making sure I update the system, because if you don't update that, then everything won't come through. All right, so the Saturday half of the London first round of the London Cup draw. So this is the round of 64. We have 60 teams entered. Tie number 1 will be Acton Ealing versus Slade Green Knights. Tie number 2 will be SP Athletic versus Brentwood Town. Tie number 3 will be Leone Stars versus Barnhurst. Tie number 4 will be Graveshamburg versus Sporting Hackney. Tie number 5 will be Metrogas versus AFC Walkingtonians. Tie number 6 will be Canning Town Vets versus Q Park Rangers. Tie number 7 will be Sporting Croydon versus SP Athletic Seconds. Tie number 8 will be Catford Wanderers versus Ebbsfleet United Vets. Tie number 9 will be London East versus Honourable Artillery Company. Tie number 10 will be Independent Vets versus Tring Tornadoes. Tie number 11 will be Sporting Santos versus LSU Legends. Tie number 12 will be AFC Kumasi versus Hollington. That just sounds like a derby match to me. If it isn't, it isn't. It sounds like a derby match. Tie number 13 is AFC Greenwich Borough versus Old Peeps. Tie number 14 is Long Lane Vets versus Herne Bay. Tie number 15 is Warren Athletic versus Rains Park United Churches. And just to be clear to everyone, Summers Athletic has earned a bye as right as holders, and LSU Masters has earned a bye as well as right as finalist, last season's finalist.
So out of all of those teams, those fixtures, could you give me a fixture that you're looking forward to seeing the result?
Yeah, I think the Kumasi Hollington one stands out for me for sure. I think that'll be quite interesting. I'm a little intrigued by the LSU Legends and Sporting Santos match. Sporting Santos has been quite an interesting club in the London Cup. I don't think they've gotten to a semi-final or final, but they seem to kind of dictate whoever sort of wins has to sort of go through them kind of thing. So they've always been the sort of team to beat to get through. So it's been an interesting one. So just to be clear for anyone tuning in, we just completed the Saturday part of the draw. If you haven't heard your team's name, you're probably in the Sunday part of the draw. If your team has been put on the incorrect day, so if you're a Sunday team, you've been put on a Saturday, or a Saturday team put on a Sunday, please get in touch with us ASAP so we can rectify it. We're really, really good at this, but it isn't a perfect science.
Mm-hmm. As we all can see, this is live. Oh, and as I am inputting the names for the Sunday teams, could you just read out the list of the 28 teams in the Sunday draw, please?
Yeah, I am. I think the message just come in, so let me just double check. We haven't. We don't need to change anything for now. 1 second.
This is what I love about live.
Yeah, you have to love the live. Okay, so just to be clear to everyone who's tuned in, I'm not going to go through the list of Sunday teams. We've completed the Saturday part of the draw. We will go through it again if you missed it. So what I have on the system listed as Sunday teams is Allen Old Boys, Anatolians, Belston Sunday, Brentford United, Continental 58 Vets, Enfield Borough, FC Trent Park, Hayes United, Jogo Bonito, Highgate Albion, Intertrack, Interwood Vets, Interwood Vets over 35s, Italia Vastiles, Livingston Rara, London Punjab, London Turkish Masters, Maccabi London Sunday, Mayfair, Potter's Bar, Recreativo Hackney, Roving Reporters, Sport of Bengal, Tithe United, West Fulham, West London Casuals, West London Vets, Winchmore Hill, and Woodford and Wanstead Vets. Okay. So that's the Sunday list of teams that are about to be entered into the Sunday draw. If you've heard your name on the Sunday list and you're a Saturday team, please get in touch ASAP so we can rectify this.
Let me share the screen. Michael said, "Is Hargate Albion in?"
Yeah, he typed that before I went through the list, but yes, I do have Highgate Albion on the Sunday list. They're listed as a Barnet Sunday Football League team, so I put them on the Sunday side of the draw.
Yeah. So as you can see, I am just inputting everyone's. Reporters. Who is okay? Well, yeah. Who, who's your favorites to actually win this competition?
That's a good question. It'd be interesting to see. I mean, from what I remember, a couple of the London Cups. Obviously, we have 35 London Cups. A couple of the London Cups, including the Vets, have had teams sort of cluster in them getting to the finals. Obviously, it's probably that way for Vets. So I would imagine Summers to have another run. I would imagine LSU to have another run. So it's more about, can those other teams that have been known to be quite good, but who haven't necessarily got as far in the London Cup, can they come and sort of disturb the peace? So Old Aloysians, but they're playing under Hagi Albion now. Can they disturb the peace? Can London Turkish Masters get in the way? Can Sporting Santos get in the way? You know, there's a lot of good teams and who haven't actually got to a final or a semi-final. You know, can West Fulham get back in the mix? You know, we know what their pedigree is. So it'd be interesting.
Yeah, yeah. No, I mean, I would say my favorites are Summers again, champions. They like literally know how to win knockout competitions. LSU Masters, with their squad and with their focus and determination, they'll be again, like the team, one of like the teams to beat. Hollington as well. They've actually recruited a lot of players, quality players as well. May I add? So literally that's going to be really, really interesting. If I was going to put a dark horse into the mix, I am going to say West Fulham, Hargate Albion, or Catford Wanderers. Those three. And I'm not saying Catford Wanderers because I play for them. I think we like have a team that's kind of focused, determined, and we will give anyone a game. I mean, we played LSU Masters last season and we were 2-0 up at halftime. Like the best team won, but again we had a strategy and like plan, and we have more. Well, I would say that we have better players, and of course West, Fulham, Vets, they know how to win this competition. Again, rugged, determined. That can never say die attitude. And Hargett Albion, they have a strong pedigree regarding the open age team, and if their open age team is like something to like go by, I think their vets team is going to be very interesting.
Yeah, I would agree. But
Okay.
like I said, man, a draw is just so important to the direction of who's going to actually do well in a competition. So that's just why so many teams are good league teams or even League Cup teams. But London Cup is different. We've already seen some journeys. We've only done the Saturday part of the draw, and we've seen some teams having to do some journeys. And, are you really going to be able to get 16, 15, 18 of your best players to travel an hour or 2 hours to a game? It's a lot.
Yeah.
It's a lot. Not everyone's built for it, and if those players have to play somewhere local, then yeah, they play very well. So it isn't easy.
Yeah, it's easy. And again, big shout out to Michael. Yeah, Hargett Albion are in there. Of course, big shout out to Nana, the manager of Catford Vets. All right, let me go to the screen. Okay, let me just make sure. Yeah, I did put Hargett. Yeah, Hargett Albion there. All right. So it's the same process. Like the first team will be the home team, second team will be the away. I will actually shuffle with every entry. So let me shuffle this first 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Jamal, are you ready?
1 second. Yeah, all good.
Cool. Let's go. The first team out of the Sunday draw is
Okay, so first out is Woodford and Wanstead. A lot easier when a team has a town in the name. You can at least narrow down where they play.
Mm-hmm.
So let's find out who's going to East London. Mayfair United, bit of a journey for them. Okay, so the first tie on the Sunday side is Woodford and Wanstead at home to Mayfair United Vets. Okay, up next is Allen O'Boys. Let's find out who's going over to. I assume they play in Dulwich. I'm not sure. And traveling down southeast will be Sporting Bengal. So the time number 19 is Allen O'Boys at home to Sporting Bengal United Veteran. Up next is West Fulham. West Fulham is at the 3-time finalist, 2-time finalist.
Yeah, I think they're 3. I want to say 3 times.
I think it's 3-time finalist. Yeah,
but she definitely twice.
Yeah, so former holders. I think they won in 2021. I think. Yeah, so 3-time finalist. Very successful London Cup Vets club. West Fulham will be at home to Livingston. Up next will be, seems like we're going up to North London, Continental. Continental usually play in the Edmonton N9 area. So Continental have a home draw. They'll be playing. It looks like it's going to be a local derby. Enfield Borough. Okay, so up next from the Barnet League is the roving reporters. And traveling to roving reporters will be Natalia Vastilles. They're going to have to cross the river. I mean, no disrespect, like I said, to Breeze. I just see it as passion. I see it as commitment. But, some of these journeys are serious. So, yeah. So that last tie was roving reporters at home to Italia Vastilles. Next tie, as I just mentioned in the group, Highgate Albion. Highgate Albion will be at home. It'll be interesting to know. I don't know if they'll play at Old Aloysians or at Hearst Avenue.
Turkish Masters. That's going to be interesting.
They're playing against London Turkish Masters. Okay. Bit of a local trip. Up next, we have West London Vet. West London Vets will be at home. And making a trip over west will be Maccabi London Sunday.
Interesting.
Okay, up next, getting themselves a home draw will be Intertrack Vets. I'm not too familiar with Intertrack, but welcome.
I've never heard of them.
So Intertrack Vets will have a home tie, and traveling to them looks like it will be Hive United.
Hive United.
That's
Is that a new team?
Yeah,
I think it's a new team.
Another team I'm not too familiar with. So even when there's a new name, there's always a few players you recognize. But yeah.
Yeah, it's true.
So up next we have Winchmore Hill. Winchmore Hill, and let's find out who's going up north. Yeah, keeping it local. So Winchmore Hill has drawn Anatolians.
Who actually won the cup a few years ago, but now, right?
2019 winners.
Yeah, 2019.
2019 winners.
Against LSU.
Correct, yeah. It's about tie number 27 now. We got
Interwood Vets, and they won the competition. Was it that was the COVID year, right?
Yeah, I think they won 2020.
Was it 2020? Yeah. It was 2020.
Yeah. I think this is the wrong team. I think it's the over 35 team that won. This is the Vets team. So they've put in two different teams. I hope it's not an error. If it is, we'll find out. Let's just hope the footballing gods don't make them draw each other.
Be very interesting if
it's happened before.
Yeah.
They've escaped. We have London Punjab. Okay. I'm not too sure where they play. I know Punjab United play out in Kent. I'm not too sure if that's the same team, but okay. So that last tie was Interwood Vets versus London Punjab. Okay, almost there.
Almost there.
The receiver Hackney. Don't know if they play at Hackney Marshes. They probably play at Victoria Park, but I'm not too sure. And they'll be playing Bellspin Sunday. So Brentford United. And Brentford United will be playing Potter's Bar. Some of these clubs love London because they'll be seeing a lot of London on some of these journeys. So
Mhm. 4 more teams left.
before, okay, 4 teams left. So we got West London Casuals. And West London Casuals will be at home to Hayes United. Okay, semi-local.
Last draw. Trent Park, who were semi-finalists.
Yeah, last season semi-finalists.
Semi-finalists last season. They'll be playing Entwood Vets over 35s.
So yeah, so FC Trent Park last season semi-finals. We'll be playing the 2020 London Cup winners. Okay.
Alrighty. Could you just confirm the fixtures, please?
Yeah, no problem at all. So the Sunday fixtures will be Woodford and Wanstead at home to Mayfair United. Tie number 19 will be Allen Old Boys versus Sporting Bengal United. Tie number 20 will be West Fulham Vets versus Livingston. Tie number 21 will be Continental versus Enfield Borough. Tie number 22 will be Roving Reporters versus Italia Vastiles. Tie number 23 will be Highgate Albion versus London Turkish Masters. Tie number 24 will be West London Vets versus Maccabi London. Tie number 25 will be Intertrack versus Tithe United. Tie number 26 will be Winchmore Hill versus Anatolians. Tie number 27 will be Interwood Vets versus London Punjab. Tie number 28 will be Recreativo Hackney versus Belston Sunday. Tie number 29 will be Brentford United versus Potter's Bar. Tie number 30 will be West London Casuals versus Hayes United. And tie number 31 will be FC Trent Park versus Interwood Vets over 35.
Amazing, amazing. And can you just confirm when you would like these ties to be played?
Saturday ties on the 5th of October. Sunday ties on the 6th of October. Obviously, there are some reasons why they won't be played on that day, but for the most part, that is what is scheduled for those matches to be played on. So if there is a team who are parented to a different county, so Surrey, Kent, Middlesex, if that county's cup is on the same day, then it'll be moved to the following weekend. But for the most part, as of now, those are the dates. 5th and 6th of October are the dates for the first round to be played on.
Amazing, amazing. And any leg ties from the Sunday draw that kind of catch your eye?
Yeah, Highgate Albion and Turkish Masters stood out for me. Continental Enfield Borough stood out. Yeah, so I mean, there's a couple other ties as well. It feels pre-COVID would be considered a really big tie. So you never know. You just never know. Vets is always interesting. Player recruitment is obviously one of the most dynamic part of grassroots football, and when you have a bunch of open age players who have just now turned 35 to become eligible for Vets football, you just never know. It's always down to who recruits the best.
Yeah, I just have a feeling that from the Sunday draw, you're looking at West Fulham, Highgate Albion, and Interwood over 35s. If it's still the same Interwood team, I was really impressed with them a few years ago. I was actually there at the final, and yeah, I think I've got a feeling about those three teams. Yeah, cool.
Okay.
Jamal, thank you so much for your time. Thank you so much to everyone that's been watching. Please double tap the screen and also share this live. We'll be doing this every single time. Again, this is the London FA Cup, sponsored by yours truly. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see everyone later on.